Okay, so today we're going to talk about how to convert grams of one substance, substance 1, to grams of to a second substance. Now this is going to take 3 steps, so you're going to have 3 vertical bars by the time it's all said and done. This step, we start with grams, and this first step will convert grams to moles of substance 1, grams to moles of substance 1. Grams of 1 to substance 1. The second one is going to convert moles of 1 to moles of 2. And the third step is going to convert moles of 2 to grams of 2. In a chemistry lab, this is what you would be doing most often. It is, I know I have this many grams of oxygen. How many grams of hydrogen do I need to make water? Um, or I have this many grams of hydrogen. How much water am I going to make? So this is the reason, so this is the one that you would use the most often, but we needed to learn those other steps because they are embedded into this. Okay, so let's look at how to do this. And on the last one, when we did the grams to moles and grams of one substance to moles of another and vice versa, then I showed you how it was basically combining 2 steps. And again, this is combining 3 steps that we've already been over. I'm not going to show you how to do each step separately. I'm just going to do them all in one. If you want me to show you the separate steps, then ping me later and I'll be happy to walk you through them. Okay, so in our question, it says we're 9.3 grams of silicon was produced in the reaction. What is the mass of the magnesium? So our given is 9.3 grams, 9.3 grams of silicon. And we are looking for grams of magnesium. Since this assignment today is grams to grams, we know that grams of one to grams to another is a 3-step chart. And so it should look like grams of 1 by the molar mass, grams of 1 mole of 1, this will be whatever is in the equation, mole of 1, mole of 2. That's going to be the ratio from the equation. And then we convert mole of 2 to molar mass of 2 to give us that. Now, when it's asking you for the type of chart, you really just need to do the 3 vertical lines and the 1 horizontal. I wrote the steps just so that you could see. So let's set up the problem below and solve. So we're talking about grams, so we're going to need to know the molar mass of silicon in this case and the molar mass of magnesium in this case. Okay, so silicon has a molar mass of 28, and magnesium has a molar mass of 24. And since those are just elements by themselves, we don't have to add anything. They're separate. So to set this up, we start with 9.3 grams of silicon. That was our given. And now we need to convert to moles of silicon. So we know 28 grams of silicon is equal to 1 mole. of silicon. In our equation, we know that 1 mole of silicon is produced with 2 moles of magnesium. So 1 mole of silicon and 2 moles of magnesium. Now we need to convert our moles of magnesium to grams of magnesium. So to convert moles of magnesium, we know that 1 mole of magnesium is equal to 24 grams of magnesium. So now we just need to go to our calculator and plug it in. So we have 9.3 times 1 divided by 2.8 times 2 divided by 1 times 24 divided by 1 equals 159.4 grams. Okay, let me put that in the calculator one more time because that does not look correct. 9.3 divided by 28 times 2 divided by 1 times 24, 15.94. That sounds better. There we go. So that would be your correct answer. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, so let's look at this one. And we're using the same equation as we used the last time. So again, we are going from grams to grams. So it is a 3-step process. We are given, again, the 9.3 grams of silicon. But this time we are looking for the silicon tetrachloride. Silicon tetrachloride. So we start with 9.3 grams of silicon. And we are looking for grams of tetrachloride or silicon tetrachloride. Okay, so let's start setting this up. We have 9.3 grams of silica. We need to convert to moles of silica, so we know that 1 mole of silica is equal to 28 grams. We looked that up last time. So silica 1 times 28 is 28 grams. And now we need to convert from moles of silica to moles of silicon tetrachloride. So we know that looking at our ratio from our equation, 1 mole of silica is 1 mole of silicon tetrachloride. I was just making sure it was balanced properly. Now we need to convert our moles of silicon tetrachloride, sorry, Cl4, 2 grams of silicon tetrachloride. So we know that silica, 1 times 28, and we know chlorine, by looking at the periodic table, is 36. So 4 times 36 is 144, and 28, add those together, 8 times 4 is 12, 172. So 172 grams of SiCl4. And now we're going to put this into the calculator. And so we have 9.3 divided by 28 times 1 divided by 1 times 172 divided by 1. So that equals 57.1 grams of SiCl4. Okay, so hopefully that helps you. If you need to see the steps broken down, again, ping me and I'll be happy to show them to you. But all we're doing, it's just 3 steps. What we're doing at each step um, is all you need to really think about. Okay, so have a great day, and I will see y'all next week.